Hello and welcome to Tomi Talks TV. I have one singular goal with this show, and that is to help you make smarter decisions so that you can have better relationships. I'd like to start as usual by saying a very big thank you. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. I really appreciate you because you're helping us spread the message further faster. So thank you very much indeed. Now today I'm going to be taking another one of your questions, and it goes like this. How can I break up from a relationship where the man is not interested in marriage, but he's ready to do anything to keep the relationship for the meantime to avoid hurt? Now, it's very interesting how you have framed this question. So you're asking, how can I break up, from this relationship? But, that kind of suggests to me what the state of your mind is, because the reality is that, there's only one way to break up, which is essentially just say, well, I'm sorry, maybe there are other things that I'm wanting, and that maybe what I want out of this relationship is not what you want out of this relationship, and basically end it there. But you see, the way you have framed the question suggests to me that you are actually reluctant as well to let go of the relationship. So it's not just about him, but it's also about you. And it seems to me that, somewhere in your mind, you are hoping that this relationship could possibly be more than, what it currently is, or what he's currently making of it at the moment. But you see, you have to ask yourself the question, whether you're prepared to continue in a relationship where your goal or your what you're aiming for is completely different from what he's aiming for. So essentially, he's just prepared to just keep hanging on in the relationship until maybe he finds somebody else who, he feels he's prepared to commit to, and then he will commit to them, and you've got to recognize that you're a lot more valuable than that. And if marriage is a goal of yours and you really desire to get married, then you really should move on from this relationship and find somebody who shares, your goal and actually wants to get married and have a serious relationship with that person. So it's all about, your perspective, how you see yourself, how valuable you are, and recognizing the fact that, look, if you're in a relationship and, his goal is completely different from your goal, then you probably should be moving on, because you see, a year is a very long time in a woman's life. And if you keep, hanging on to this relationship, hoping that it will change into something else, while he has made clear that, he's not really interested in marriage, you might find that you miss out on 2-3 years of your life, and then he moves on, and then where does that leave you? So what I'm suggesting is this: if he has made it very clear that marriage is not a goal of his and you really want to get married, then you need to move on and trust God to heal your heart so you can find someone who actually values you and wants to share the rest of their life with you. Well, I hope this has helped you. If this has helped you, then please leave me a message on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or YouTube. And if you've got a question you would like me to answer, then head on over to tomitalks.com/ask and I'll answer your question next time. See you next time. Bye-bye.